Greetings, Scorpio, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. Jumping into your energetic past, we right away have Odin's rune. This is probably the best position to have this rune in. Not all readers use this rune because it is the rune of no rune. It's indicative of the patch that covers Odin's eye, which is something that's either hidden from you or something that you already know. Being that this is in your energetic past position is the most favorable because I wager to guess that it's something that you already know. Regardless, we're still getting a rune of clarity from a completely different set. We're going to use the Unikite this week for the runes of clarity at the very end of the reading, so stay tuned for that, Scorpio. Moving into your energetic now position, you're looking at a lot of issues, maybe aspects of inheritance, legacy, stability, income, legacy work, challenges with your foundation being met, or maybe even just even enhanced sense of awareness of your legacy. What's transitory, what versus what's perpetual? What are you leaving behind that's healthy for the next 7 or so generations versus the next 1 or 2? Taking a look at aspects of that. What are you leaving behind in the world? What's your reputation like? Things like that. What are you teaching your children? What examples are you setting for your community, for your family? In your energetic near future, we have the clan flag of success after trial, of the planting the clan flag in the top of the hill of success of Wunjo. This is the rune Wunjo with that beautiful clan flag waving at the top of the hill. So like I said, success after trial. When we reach that top of the hill, we're doing it together. This is in celebration, right? In joy, in bliss, in that happy, abundant energy of making it together, celebrating all of the aspects of that perseverance, all the blood, sweat, tears, investments of that energy that led you to that, to get there together with your clan. I see you as doing this, like enhancing the joy and the bliss of not just yourself, but of your family, of your clan. This is a beautiful place to be here, Scorpio. And incidentally, if this is your birthday week, happy birthday to you. All right, in your energetic influence of the now, we have Theresas, which is very thorough energy. A lot of people call this the thorn or the giant. I interpret this as the hammer of Thor's hammer, Mjolnir, that lightning quick strike of that dedication of building, destroying, or protecting. Remember, the hammer can do all three. The choice is up to you. So I have this influence that something needs to be done thoroughly. It needs to be done now. And that action needs to be swift. It needs to be just. It needs to be started and it needs to be finished completely. Right? And this is like almost like in earnest, like starting like, oh, this should have been started 2 days ago kind of energy, but not really worrying about like, or having a sense of grief about it, just like that sense of like dedication and earnestness into your foundation, your legacy. What are you leaving behind? If this reading resonates, I invite you to explore a private session where we can go deeper into your path, your energy, and the guidance the runes are offering. When the runes speak, they open a doorway to your own inner wisdom, and these sessions can help you step fully into that clarity. Subscribing, sharing, or leaving a comment even supports this channel and helps more seekers like you gain the insight, the guidance, and the spiritual growth that they need. Thank you for showing up and for engaging and honoring your own journey. Together, we strengthen this circle of awakening and understanding. Not really even like, oh my goodness, I gotta quick get it done. This is just being very vigilant, very thorough. And your advice for the energetic now is in, excuse me, this is the cattle rune Fehu. This means abundance. So yeah, the more cattle you get, the more abundant you were back in the day. So that means the more cattle, the more responsibilities, right? You have to have more pasture, more food, security, all of that. So those are things that can lead you off of your divinely guided path that got you to your abundance in the first place. So just remember here that you're adopting into healthy aspects of what abundance is. And I think this will really be great when you're looking at this thoroughly with your legacy work, your foundation, your stability, your structure, right? What you're building with your family, with your clan, or maybe you're looking at starting one. Uh, Regardless, healthy aspects of abundance, right? Remaining dedicated to your divinely guided path, not being distracted by all the additional responsibilities, right? The additional avenues of investment, right? We want to make healthy, divinely guided choices. Yeah. Stay dedicated to healthy aspects of abundance. What do you have here in your energetic outcome of everything here, Scorpio, is Dagas. Dagas is this irreversible rune of clarity. This is that balance. This is like the transmutation of night into day or day into night. It's that like dichotomy where you're in the center, like the drastics of the energies around, where you're at the center point where you are the ultimate balance, where you are the moment of clarity, where the hourglass tipped on its side, you have like that infinity symbol of the infinite possibilities, this transmutative energy, almost looking like the butterfly emerging from the chrysalis, recognizing that with this gnosis, with a G, that you are never going to be the same again. You can't comprehend things the same again because you're learning, you're changing, you're adapting, you're investing into healthy aspects of abundance. You're making that kind of, maybe that is your legacy work, leaving behind healthy aspects of what abundance is, and letting your future generations learn from our successes and our lessons, our personal lessons. So Dagas is like the temperance card in tarot, where you're able to combine energies and manifest and transmute. This is like divine alchemy. This is you changing, right? And this is you celebrating. All right, beautiful, beautiful stuff here. Let's get that rune of clarity for your energetic past. Yes, Dagas again. All right, so you started to change. You wanted that balance. You're looking for that clarity. You're looking for that balance. You're looking for that transmutation energies, and you're coming up with it here, Scorpio. This is beautiful. This is like a confirmation. This is a big giant yes sign, like flashing in front of you right now. All right, so we're going to mouth words. We are going to go ahead and get a card of clarity from the Celtic Spirit Oracle deck. This is a new deck gifted to me recently, so the first time on this channel. Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity that you have through this deck for Scorpio for this week's Divinely Guided Room reading. Scorpio, also let me know in the comments below how this is all resonating here for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Divine, please show us clearly. Okay, you want that one. You're screaming at my mind right now. Screaming it. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is the crone, fairy godmother, wisdom, future, and truth. Interesting. There was another card that came up that was the maiden aspect of this. So now I get to read about the crone aspect in your rune reading. So let me find what page this is on, and we are going to read more about this card here, Scorpio. Okay, here it is. Continuing on, the Trinity knot in the circle symbol, which represents the maiden, mother, and the crone, past, present, future, right? These are the three life cycles of the women, right? I have had many encounters with the fairy crone, and she can be abrupt. She literally rummaged through my abdomen, pulling things out and throwing them over her shoulder, and then said, "Time to fly," and threw me off a cliff. She shows you situations at such a fast pace. No wonder why she has the guise of a crone. Never have I met a being so wise. If you're looking for sympathy, you won't find it here. But you will find answers if you are truly looking for change. Do not be fooled by the appearance of the fairy crone. She may be small, she may be old and hobbling around with the use of her staff, but turn your back on her for one instant, and she flitters around in the blink of an eye. She is made of earth. She is earth. She is earth, and she is older than you can possibly imagine. She carries all the secrets and lessons learned over eons of time, which one can only experience for oneself to fully understand. She sees through the lies, even the ones you tell yourself that you are not aware of. She sees through your sabotage patterns and knows what's best for you, which might not be something you are comfortable to hear. The fairy crone has no patience for time wasters. You either heed her advice or she is done with you. What you can rely on from what you can rely on from her wisdom, answers, and matter-of-fact attitude that cuts through your ego and masks. If you truly seek answers to your biggest questions, then it's time for you to work with the fairy crone. But know one thing, you might not want to hear the answers if you're stuck in your comfort zone. Know that once you call on her, she has the ability to propel you forward at such speed you'll wonder what hit you. Drawing this fairy crone card might indicate that you need to look deeper into a situation or within yourself to see what's really going on. Only when you peel back the layers can you truly see the root issue. It's about being open and vulnerable to look at yourself and what you may be afraid to look at that you've kept hidden for a long time. You might be caught in a never-ending pattern that feels out of your control. But remember, when we change what's on the inside, the outside falls into place. The fairy crone represents the future. Nothing is set in stone yet. All can change depending on what decisions you make in the present. Really think about what you want your future to look like and sit with the fairy crone to see what needs to go to make room for it. Namaste, Scorpio. Have a blessed and abundant week.